What's up, fellow geeks, and welcome to your next Geek Trip. With Gears of War 4 coming out, I thought it was time to make the new insanely awesome combat knife from the game. Stay tuned. I'm not sure how many of you are pumped for Gears of War 4, but I know I am. It seems Gears will be going back to its hardcore roots. With that said, in Gears 4 they've added a new weapon, or should I say series of weapons, to its repertoire. Knives. One for each faction. And today I'm going to start making the COGS version, the combat knife. Keep in mind that at the end of the video, I'll explain how you can get a chance to affect the outcome of this build. I'll also be doing a how-to series on making this yourself. So without further delay, let's get started. For any build, you have to start with research. This is especially true for this project, as getting all the little parts to match up and fit together with very few references is tough. I received quite a few suggestions from other knife makers, but I ultimately went with my own design with the suggestion of one thing, and you'll see that in part 2.
Okay, so this knife is big, which is why I went to the junkyard and got this. Some nice leaf spring from a truck. Basically, this stuff is high carbon steel, usually 5160, and is quite good at holding an edge, which is exactly what we need for a knife.
So this is what I've got so far. I didn't polish it because the hardening process that we do next will completely mess up any kind of finish we would have had. Okay, on to the dilemma I mentioned earlier. You're probably wondering why I didn't sharpen these here. Well, that's where you come in. While researching this project, I was only able to find 3 images and a 3D model based on one of those images. As bad as this was, the main issue is that they conflict with one another. As you can see, the render shows the hooks gradually coming to an edge, yet in the game footage it shows it shaved lower and then perfectly flat until the edges come to a point quickly. I'm sure most would agree the end game will be more accurate, but that was a beta. To top it off, in my opinion at least, the way the render does is much nicer. So that's where you come in. What do you think? do you have any insight into this that I'm not aware of, or do you just have a strong opinion? For anyone who wants to share your thoughts, post on my Twitter with the hashtag Gears of War Knife. If no one is sure which is more accurate or has a compelling reason to pick one over the other, I'll be basing how I proceed with the knife based on votes. Well, I hope you enjoyed your trip today. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with my upcoming videos, and also look for part 2. Keep in mind that I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description below. Have a great day.